What's going on, YKPC? Smoking my Custombilt. Thank you, Art. Love this pipe. Got some fireside in it today. Seems to smoke fireside real well. Look at that. Just how beautiful that pipe is. You know? Got my bite bit on. So I went down and visited my mom. She finally came home from Texas. She was supposed to be in Texas for three months over the winter. Decided to, well, with the pandemic and everything, she stayed down there because of the flights and stuff and everything. So she had enough and said she's coming home. So I went down yesterday afternoon, paid her a visit, spent the night, came home today, and I can tell you on the way down and on the way back, nothing but heavy traffic on the turnpike. And a friend of mine sent me a message and said he was at a Flying J travel center. He's a truck driver, and said on the door, no masks required. So apparently HR resolution, whatever, blah, 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 blah number passed, and they said that the emergency is over. They don't care what the governor said. The governor came on and said, I declared the emergency, and only I, by law, can undeclare an emergency. So it looks like it's going to the Supreme Court. Pennsylvania State Supreme Court's going to get involved. So, who knows? I don't know. I'm too busy packing and getting ready for our big move. We purchased a home. And I don't go anywhere. So, other than I went down to see my mom. I don't like going to the stores if I don't have to. Because I don't like wearing a mask. Messes up the beautiful beard. So, anyhow. So, looks like there's going to be a battle between Pennsylvania Governor Wolf and the Republican-controlled House and Senate. Politics. But it was beautiful weather. I came home, opened up the windows. The wife had the air conditioner on. She stayed home. I said, hey, I'm going to open up the windows. It's nice out. The humidity went away. So, my brother lives down in Texas. Oh, by the way, no coffee. Didn't feel like making any. So, he said everything's pretty much back to normal down in Texas. So, in case you're wondering, bought a headband because in the summertime when I'm outside and the sun's beating down on my head with a hat on, my head tends to get really hot. So I thought, you know what? I'll try a headband because I'm no longer bald. I try a headband because I want to keep the sweat from going in my eyes when I'm outside. So, got this baby. Give it a try. See how it does. Beautiful breeze right now. It's just so nice. Catching up on some videos. I haven't watched much on the YTPC. I've been staying away from social media for a couple days. So I had a lot of catching up to do. Just watched a great NW Pipe Smoker video. Love those stories, Tom, about Tracy Mincer and Custombilt. And apparently his buddy sent him some articles. On the life of Tracy Mincer. So, and this isn't a Tracy Mincer. Because it would say it, because I think he signed all his. I would think. And I don't see any signatures on this, other than it saying Custombilt, imported Briar. And I just saw one just like this, exact same one. So I don't think it's Tracy Mincer, because what I understand, Tracy Mincer did not make any pipe that looked the same. So I think this is a factory one. I don't know. But Art sent me this a couple years ago, and it is a treasured pipe. It is one of my favorite pipes. Now I got my Whitehall Jumbo. Yeah. Whitehall Jumbo. I like this. This pipe smokes really nice. Of course. Yeah. And I have my other one. I have 2 other Sven boards. One I haven't smoked. Some of the stuff some of the pipes I have packed away for the move. But I've been smoking my corn cobs lately. I have 3 of these. But this one smokes really nice. But I'm always on the lookout for a good pipe. And I feel like buying one, I'll buy one. And I got my Jum. My BP Jum, I paid a good price for that, but it was completely restored. Beautiful pipe. Love it. Smokes great. I like the short pipes. I wish I could find some stuff shorter. I might try to get something from Beans 316 Brian. Because I like the short pipes. Especially when it's raining. And I have a hat on. It stays under the hat and doesn't get wet. So. But beautiful day, beautiful day. It was raining when I left down the Philly area. Got up into Lancaster County. Sun was out. It's been sunny ever since. And it's just beautiful. There's a nice breeze going through. Loving it. Loving it. Can't wait to move. Comes up 15 days. 15 days. Wife's texting me, let me know dinner's on the stove. So this is not an after dinner pipe and coffee. Yeah, looking forward to the move. Have my own house, our own house. We can do what we want. I'll have a nice big work area in the basement where I can do some work. I restore some stuff like woodwork type of restoration stuff. I can keep my tobaccos down in the basement in a controlled temperature. And then you'll see me smoking from the front porch or from the backyard. Hopefully on my hammock. So Tom was talking about pipes and Tracy Mincer and remembering those that are pipe smokers and how we're a family of pipe smokers and how we enjoy this great hobby. And it's something that brings us together. You know what? And it's nice because I can come out and I can sit and I can smoke my pipe. I don't watch the news. Except for last night. Because my mom watches it all the time. And I just don't like watching TV that much anymore. I'd rather read or listen to music or listen to a podcast or do something productive. Soon I'll be working on the yard. I'm going to buy myself one of those Forrest Gump lawnmowers because I really don't need anything bigger than that to mow that lawn. And a push mower will be too much for me physically. It's going to take me a good full year from the time of my surgery to get back to close to normal, and then some maybe. And I'm limited for the rest of my life as to what I can do. I'm 51. You get older, your body starts breaking down. And then you learn as you get older. For you young bucks out there, you learn to just sit back and relax. And you learn to be patient through the years. And you learn not, if you're smart, if you're wise, and you learn not to let things bother you anymore. You learn what hills are worth fighting for. What hills are worth dying on, You learn which battles you want to fight. And that's what happens when you get older. For most of the time, I sit and I reflect about good times, fun stuff. I'm not on camera smoking. I'm sitting and smoking and reading or listening to music or listening to a podcast. Or I like to be alone when I'm smoking my pipe. It's kind of weird. There's just something about it when you're by yourself. And soon I'll be in an area that's quiet, tranquil, rural, compared to where I live now. This used to be rural. This land that I'm on right now was once woods and farmland. And about 15 years ago, they built these townhomes. And where we're moving, it's rural. Across the street is a huge farm, and then there's state game lands. I'm 5 minutes from some of the best trout fishing in the United States. Actually, I could walk down to the trout stream if I wanted to, and I can relax. And I'll have an area where I can bring Merle out with me, and we can sit, and I can smoke, and he can enjoy the outdoors with me as I sit and smoke. He's a good boy. 7 months old. He's learning. That's a process. And I'm learning with him. He missed me. I didn't take him with me. When I came home, he was all over me. And I love that. He was all over me. He was sitting on my lap. Sitting on the couch, he sat on my lap. He was snuggling up to me. He wanted me to hold him and pet him and scratch his belly, and it's a spot on his chest that I scratch. He loves that. Just a good dog. Good dog. He's going to make a fine. He's going to make a fine hunting dog and a great companion dog. Yep. Well, that's about all I have to say.